Kick, Stanley. What a hand pass. De Koning. I don't think he meant to smother it. They might be caught out on the turnover. Guthrie. Cameron commands the footy.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
He's off. Goes long from the kick in. Home. He ran into a brick wall. Guthrie. Solid tackle.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
They'll bide their time. Stewart. Takes the logical option. Henry. The Cats look well drilled. Hughes presents in space. The Pies guarding the corridor. McCreary with the intercept mark. They could be in front in a minute. Crisp met solidly. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Cox smashes it out of there. De Goey. We've got another stoppage. Punch clear. Good ruck work and good roving too. Going for goal. Flirting with the post.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Pies have opened their... Cox is giving him a bath. Mitchell. A popular man. Can he impose himself on the match? McCreary is the man on the spot and is marked.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Good vision there. Kolodjasny. Scrambled kick out wide. That's well played. Slick hands. Duncan. They cannot keep him quiet. Pendlebury. An unexpected opportunity here.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Pies are holding them at bay. The big men fly. De Goey blasts away. Henry. He's got an option in the centre square. Mitchell read it well. They've had the better of the contest to this point. That's a strong mark.
Kicking at his first.
It's online. Will it have the carry? He's got it.
The Cats must respond. They've copped up 3 in a row.
The Pies didn't get off to a great start, but they've righted the ship and will be confident of going on with the job. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Cats are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure, and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Cox wins it out of the centre. Dacos. That's a bruising tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Cox had his measure today. Holmes. Guthrie. Can he be the fire starter? In no man's land. Howe, desperate to win it back. That's not his best effort.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Kicks to half forward. Rowan. Delivers it inside 50. Hawkins takes a beauty.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Kicking for his first. Quaynor ensures that foray will come to nothing. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. De Goey wins a hard ball. He's set upon.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Just has to hit a target. He's caught. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Who can get the clearance? Guthrie. Terrific tackle. Mitchell got in the way. Crisp. They've got time to put the kettle on. Kolodjasny. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good thinking and good execution too. That's skillful. Tui lays it off. He's got support. It's a high ball. Dacos takes an excellent grab. You can see their confidence growing. Crisp. He's run into trouble. Dangerfield reads the play so well. Holmes affects the turnover. Delivers to centre half forward. And inside 50 goes begging. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Buse attracted a crowd. Hoskin Elliott has a paddock in front of him. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cox with the tap. Guthrie. Dangerfield. Thought his way through it. Stanley had his name written all over it. That's a quality hand pass. De Koning delivers it inside 50. Howe wins it back. Great mark. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Mitchell on the non-preferred. Poor footy there. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Cats have got out of jail. I've liked his game today. Kolodjasny all on his own. He's generally a good kick. Oh my word! Up, up and away!
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
They're playing with purpose and poise.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Moving the footy laterally. Kolodjasny marks in the back pocket. Henry working hard and being rewarded. Goes very wide. Good work rate. Gets the kick away. Crisp intercepts on centre wing. Penetrating ball. Majacek is so strong one-on-one.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he?
Probably best to avoid making eye contact with your teammates after that one.
Tui with the footy. De Koning can keep it moving. What a game he's having. Guthrie with a chance to relieve the pressure. Picking their way through. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Rowan working hard and presenting well. Sweeping handball. Tui, normally creative. Kicks laterally. Cameron, great body work. He's normally good on his non-preferred. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. A chance to clear now. Mitchell. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Blitzars punches it out of the ruck. Holmes. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Dacos had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Pies are bringing great energy. Cox, good tackle. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Let's go at it. Elliott got the handball away. Mitchell. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Cats really need to respond now. Blitzars with a deft tap. Holmes, Rowan. 3/4 done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Pies might have a dilemma at some point. It's certainly a viable tactic to slow the game down and look to possess the footy at certain points in the match. But I'm not generally a believer that your mindset should change based on the time remaining in the match. I reckon keep doing what's got you in a position of strength.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
He had prior opportunity.
Who's at home? Henry needs a good decision. Not a lot of positives today. Blitzers in the centre square. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Tui, dangerous to leave on his own. They've given it up. It's a poor kick. Ginnivan out of the congestion. That was almost handed to him. He's so clean with the footy. Dacos, so influential today. Was he held without it?
Tries to take him on and loses.
Great play. Stengel has found some space
To give them a glimmer of hope.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it on the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Away he goes. Quaynor tasked with the kick in. Markov is hard to beat one-on-one. They can smell victory. They've put themselves under pressure. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
The Cats are chasing tail. That's an impressive mark. The Pies are playing some great footy. Ginnivan, good hands. Myercheck, one behind.
He's missed a cup. Now might just bring a few doubts into his head.
He's off. Stewart brings it back in. Dacos, what a mark.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
He hasn't kicked it very well. You wouldn't mind playing full forward in this team.
The Pies are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Cats are right on the ropes now. Blitzers wins it. Mitchell charges onto it. De Goey. How will the umpire see this?
That's holding the footy.
Delightfully done. Dangerfield. He'll be sore in the morning. Bad error there. Closed him down. Hove. Good use of hands. Stanley fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Terrific forward pressure. The umpire will have it. Cox is giving him a bath. Look at him go. Elliott, he's besieged. Rinse and repeat. Blitzers wins it down. Holmes. They desperately need this. Moore is a good judge of a ball in flight. That one might come straight back. Guthrie cuts it off. The Cats haven't thrown the towel in. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. They're irrepressible at the moment. Guthrie spills out in the tackle. Dacos. It's a tough game. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Cox has been dominant in the ruck. De Goey. Stoppage coming up on the wing. The two big men do battle. Mitchell. The team physios will be working overtime. Can someone finally clear the footy?
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Pies have been cleaner with the footy, and it's one of the reasons they're in front.
Cox. He's suddenly a popular man. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. Punch clear. Dangerfield comes free in the tackle.
How do you get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
On centre wing. Gives it everything. Ginnivan.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
Away he goes. Tui goes towards half-back. Manages to find a teammate. Buse. He's lost it. De Koning has been a shining light. This is more positive. Dangerfield feeds it out. Well played. His vision was excellent. That might attract a pack. A promising build-up. Amounts to nothing. Met solidly.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Gives the handball away. Dangerfield delivers it inside 50. Mitchell wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can anyone get to the drop zone? De Koning. He's wrapped up. Stewart. He'll feel that one. Hove. Adams got in the way. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Crisp. He's kicked it high. Farms it out. Buse wins it back. The Cats under great pressure. McCreary knew where the help was. Elliott. It's a goal.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Pies, in this form, would challenge anybody. Cox had his measure today. Mitchell, that's a bruising tackle. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Cox gets his hand to it. Holmes, what can he manufacture? Good build-up. Somehow release the ball.
Run down, great chase.
Sets a task for the forwards. The Pies have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were a class above today. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action. A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. We're nearly ready for the second preliminary final between Collingwood and Brisbane. It's all on the line. A coveted berth in the grand final is up for grabs, but it'll be a summer of discontent for the team that falls short. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to... It's been a huge build-up, and now it's time for actions to do the talking. Cox wins the first ruck contest. He's run into trouble. The umpire ball up. Punch clear. Mitchell. The defenders will be nervous. Rich is there to thwart that play. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Clever kick. Rich uses the body well. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Gardner gets to the front spot. Goes laterally. Payne has found some space. What's he got on offer? Bailey can keep it moving. The Pies guarding the corridor. Quality delivery by foot. That's good vision. Rich takes a beauty. Searching kick. Berry on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. He's normally better than that. Sets a task for the forwards. Dunkley wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? McInerney. Probing ball. Rayner in the clear on centre wing. Slick hands. Coleman crosses the paint. Howe had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Ignoring the corridor for now. Rich with the big fist. De Goey. He's suddenly a popular man.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Normally delivers. Gardner. Towards the boundary line. Starcevic in some space on the wing. He's generally a good kick. Payne goes very wide. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Dacos wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Gardner making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. It's a hot footy. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Cox showing his skills. Mitchell, another stoppage. This time a boundary throw-in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Hopefully, once these sides have had a good look at each other, the game will open up.
McInerney palms it down. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
We're still waiting for the first goal. Some of the defensive work has been absolutely superb.
Cox with a deft tap. Crisp gathers. Terrific tackle.
That's holding the footy.
Takes the logical option. Gardner gets the kick away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McInerney, they've coughed it up. Not a lot of space to work with. Mitchell, the Pies should score here. Ginnivan is the man on the spot and is marked.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Struck it well, no problems there.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Pies were underdogs coming in, but they looked anything but in the early going. Cox wins it. Mitchell, can he hit a target? McStay, too big, too strong, too good.
Kicking at his first.
That won't make the distance. One behind.
The mark was terrific, but unfortunately doesn't count for much thanks to the disappointing finish.
Coleman goes towards half-back. Dacos. He can make them pay royally. Into the pocket he goes. Rich clears the area. Look at him go. Only a behind.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
He's off. Coleman to bring it back in. He's hit up the lead. Starcevic working hard and being rewarded. Good penetration on the kick. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
Goes wide. Crisp takes an excellent grab. Desperate defence.
Took too long there and coughs up. It could have been a shot on goal.
And they're out of trouble. Lions at half-back. Coleman. Good hands. Payne. He loves to run and carry. That's skillful. Cameron. Delightfully done. Berry. Not a lot of room to work with. Lyons going at his first, and he's got it.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless term for them. Mitchell. Elliott. Good handball. Dacos. Breaks the line. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Away he goes. Starcevic brings it back in. Andrews with a chance to run. Coleman works hard to present. Out wide with the kick. Manages to find a teammate. That's well played. Picking their way through. Good thinking and good execution too. He's kicked it high. The Pies in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Just a goal each in the first term. Who will be brave enough to try to move the ball quicker? Mistakes will always be made, of course, and both sides made their share in that quarter. But if you can be bold and try to keep the scoreboard ticking over, at least you give yourselves a chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. McInerney gets his hand to it. De Goey fighting hard. McStay has marked in front of goal.
This would give them some breathing space.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Myercheck looms large as usual.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Pies have got the margin back beyond a goal. Dunkley, they're a big chance here. Howe saves the day. Goes long to centre half forward. McStay, strong grab. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Coleman is worth his weight in gold. What a game he's having. Elliott, Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Kicks at goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Pies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. The two big men do battle. De Goey, will the umpire pluck a free kick? They've bottled it up. McInerney smashes it out of there. Dunkley on the same page as his ruck. Robertson. Markov claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Going for territory. Good disciplined defence. Cox. He's stopped in his tracks.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Some people can't kick that far. Answorth thought his way through it. That's an impressive mark. Penetrating ball. McInerney dishes it off. Neal delivers to centre half forward. It's a tough game. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Mitchell has it on a string. Was he taken high? Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Rayner couldn't get a disposal. Hoskin Elliott desperate to win it back. They're playing with purpose and poise. De Goey farms it out. Cox. Elliott. Now it's someone else's problem. Good build-up. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
A fine passage of play. Didn't get the finish it deserved.
Away he goes. Coleman heads wide with the kick in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. Kicking for his first. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Myercheck puts his head over it. It's a desperate tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Cox palms it down. Lions. Bad error there. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Cox wins the tap. Coleman. Lions. He's lost possession. This spells trouble. One behind.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
He's off. Coleman to bring it in. Rayner doesn't want to turn it over there. He's set upon. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Cox slaps it out. Robertson. Lions receives a clever hand pass. Coleman, dangerous place to lose it.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
The Pies are playing some great footy. Answorth with a terrific mark deep in defence. What can they generate? This might well cost them a goal.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Lions have coughed up 4 of the first 5 and have some real concerns. Rucks go at it. De Goey, he'll be sore in the morning. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. McInerney with the tap. Lions. They've given it back. The Lions are under siege. Dunkley. He just keeps racking up disposals. Rayner. Kicks inside the forward 50. Hipwood has a vice-like grip. Can he be the Firestone? Ashcroft has a way of drawing the footy. The Lions not at their best so far.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Offline, didn't really give it a chance.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Aggressive with the kick in. Who's front and centre? We've hit the long break, and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Lions have looked good in patches, but they need to maintain focus and intensity for longer. They're not out of this by any means. They're just struggling to put it all together and pose that consistent threat, which is required if you're going to knock off this team.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz.
Quick kick towards centre half forward. Robertson. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
That won't be a goal, and it might not even score.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
The Pies are bringing great energy. Turned over on centre wing. Good vision there. Rich. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Dacos cuts them off at halfback. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Andrews got a fist in. He ran into a brick wall. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Berry, Dunkley, Rayner. Crunching tackle. He's kicked it the wrong way. Hoskin Elliott in the centre square, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. McInerney showing his skills. Lyons, Pendlebury, McStay under pressure. Dacos with an opportunity. Clean pickup, kicking for his first. One behind.
The Lions aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Coleman heads wide with the kick in. Payne can keep it moving. I've liked his game today. Andrews with a chance to relieve the pressure. Ashcroft on a lead. Brings it out wide. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's everywhere at the moment. Gardner. That might attract a pack. Rayner. Incisive handball. Payne. Hoskin Elliott got in the way. Closed him down.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Inside 50 with the kick. Hipwood is so strong one-on-one.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them. Should have done a lot better there.
Big ball to be won here. Answorth drives it inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark. Heads for the pocket. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Here comes the banana. He's missed.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Aggressive with the kick in. Robertson. He's suddenly a popular man. McInerney snares the loose ball. He's gone. McCreary takes it on the half-back flank. You can see their confidence growing. McStay. The Pies playing like winners. Crisp. They're well drilled. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
It's online. Will it have the carry? He's got it!
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Pies are really taking it to them today. McInerney, the winner there. Crisp gets his kick despite the heat. Hoskin Elliott has pushed into space. Good luck catching him. Touch and go.
The Lions are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Away he goes. Coleman to bring it in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. Hoskin Elliott. Gardner saw that coming. Payne. McCluggage. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Markov read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Pendlebury couldn't get an effective disposal. Dunkley runs onto it. Throws it on the boot. McCarthy. Desperate defence.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Goes long. Markov charges onto it. No way through there, and they'll reset. The two big men do battle. Ashcroft, Dunkley, navigated the traffic. Markov gets in the way. McInerney. The Lions need to make inroads soon. They can smell victory. Answorth wins it back. Great mark. He doesn't waste many. Three quarters done, and this has been a real turner. I don't think anyone tipped it.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Pies fully deserve their lead, and they've been better in most areas. But one that stood out to me is their intercept marking. They've almost known on occasions what their opponents were going to do before they knew themselves.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
He had prior opportunity.
They'll bide their time. Quality delivery by foot. Some indirect ball movement here. That's an impressive mark. The Pies forcing them out wide. Answorth all on his own. Rich. The Lions might be able to start something. Gardner receives a neat pass at halfback. He's so clean with the footy. Ashcroft. This is much better. Rich. Not a lot of positives today. That passage of play promised more. They'll be disappointed. The Pies are finishing with a wet sail. Lions. Rich. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dacos with the intercept mark. They've got time to put the kettle on. Cox runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Terrific forward pressure. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. Good ruck work. De Goey needs help. The Pies finishing strongly.
And finally over the line.
Away he goes. Starcevic heads wide with the kick in. Payne uses the body well. The Lions should be able to clear now. Had some assistance. Robertson running in support. Delivers a long ball. Dunkley gets to the front spot. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Starcevic. Good kick. Mitchell. A bit of a panicked handball. Ashcroft with an opportunity now. They cannot keep him quiet. Quaynor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Gets it out of the danger zone. Dunkley cops some unwanted attention. Stoppage coming up on the wing. McInerney, the winner there. Lions. McCluggage. McCarthy. What can he do with it? McCarthy absorbs the pressure. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. McInerney with a deft tap. Lions. McCluggage. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
And they're away. McInerney. He'll be sore in the morning. Lions. Just shoveled it out. Dunkley. The Lions haven't thrown the towel in. Robertson has a vice-like grip. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Rich. This is more positive. Ashcroft in some space on the wing. Towards half forward with the kick. Defence 101 there. Rich. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Howe takes an excellent grab. They're irrepressible at the moment. Gardner out of the congestion. Rich onto the non-preferred. Unable to get it inside 50. He's just about kicked the cover off it. De Goey. What a hand pass. McCreary. Hoskin Elliott. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
The defenders are told to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
The Pies have got it on their terms. McInerney, the winner there. He's besieged. McCluggage. McCarthy looking to peg one back. It's been that kind of day for them. gives it everything. Elliott needing support. It's a tough game. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Cox slaps it out. Mitchell. The Pies have winners everywhere. Heads for full forward. Elliott. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Cox with the tap. Dunkley leading from the front. Robertson playing for pride now.
Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. On the non-preferred.
They could be vulnerable here. Lyons. He's done brilliantly. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. They've got winners all over the park. He'll that. Good-looking kick. Ashcroft. Heads towards half forward. Dacos intercepts. Can they find a late goal? De Goey in the thick of it as ever. Does well under pressure. Gardner is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Step ladder time. To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's a desperate tackle.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
The Pies have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Twilight Football. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. The grand final is here at last. This should be a classic between St Kilda and Collingwood. This is the day when dreams come true, when hearts are broken, when reputations are enhanced or diminished. For some, it will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Pies. Two very worthy sides, obviously, but I've gone with the favourites because their best is the best, and they have no obvious weakness. May it be a terrific game.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. The noise is incredible. The stadium is heaving. Time to play. Cox wins the first tap. Crouch met solidly. Hill. They're moving the footy quickly. Howe takes an excellent grab. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Sinclair normally delivers. Marshall. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Sinclair. Slick hands. Stocker can run and carry. Towards half forward with the kick. Noble wins it back. Great mark. Delivers a long ball. Crisp. What's he got on offer? Good disciplined defence. Stocker. Throws it on the boot. Wilkie works hard to present. Clever kick. That's well played. Can he find a teammate? Wilkie marks in the back pocket. The switch is on. Howard with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Battle! Great hands there. Into the middle with the kick. Adams mops that one up. It's a tough game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Cox punches it out of the ruck. Crouch. Wood. Probing ball. Windhagen.
Away he goes. He doesn't waste many. Crouch in the clear. Steele can get it and go. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Plays the percentages. Sinclair clears the area. Navigated the traffic. Wood, he's besieged. Steele, the defence is disorganised. Windhang appreciates that delivery. He's off. Can he hit a target? Noble takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Stocker making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That's smart play under pressure. Crouch only knows one way. King! Too big, too strong, too good.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Goes long from the kick in. De Goey. They could be in front in a minute. McStay is so strong one-on-one. Into the pocket he goes. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Myercheck with an opportunity. That's unusual. Wilkie. Billings. He's lost it.
Run down. Great chase.
They're a big chance here. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. De Goey. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Doesn't often waste it. Membry. Good vision there. Wilkie in some space now. This ought to end in a goal. Dishes it off. Delivers it inside 50. Dacos cuts them off at halfback. Big ball to be won here. Marshall got a fist in. Wood, he's gone. Crisp knocks it on. Howard, Wilkie. He's been busy so far. Dacos read that one like a book. Good penetration on the kick. Steele runs onto it. Solid tackle. Marshall. Who's at home? Higgins drops into the hole and marks.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They might not get many opportunities as good as that one today.
Away he goes. Right up the guts with the kick in. He had one job and he made a meal of it. Searching kick. Noble had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Who's front and centre? Sinclair swoops. He's caught. Steele. He's made a hot start to this match. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's run into trouble.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Goes long to half forward. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Both sides look stronger defensively than offensively in the first term, and subsequently we've had an underwhelming start to the match from a goal-scoring perspective. Both sides had some poor inside 50 entries and will be looking to make life easier for their forwards from now on.
Thanks, Gary. Steele into the action again already. They've turned it over. Heads for the pocket. Battle saves the day. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Dacos picks it off. That's poor kicking. He just keeps racking up disposals. Stocker, dangerous place to lose it. Billings saw that coming. He's suddenly a popular man. Marshall. The Saints look well drilled. Stocker, he's generally a good kick. Billings. The Pies have denied them the corridor. Defence 101 there. Wilkie has it on a string. Crisp gets back and should repel. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Sinclair is cool under pressure. Thought his way through it. Howe intercepts. A good kick here and they'll be in business. They must tidy up their kicking. That's skillful. Turned over on centre wing. Going for territory. Patton with the big fist. The Pies guarding the corridor. Noble, where would they be without him? Bangs it long. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Kicks to a contest. Membry, can you believe it? Oh, that's incredible. Absolutely amazing. They'll bide their time. Stocker does well under pressure. Wilkie. Penetrating ball. They're breaking down across half forward. Can he impose himself on the match? Elliott got the handball away. De Goey, McStay. He's completely shanked it.
Missed the target by a long way.
That's good vision. What can they muster from the back half? Looking to set something up on the other side. Quality delivery by foot. Picking their way through. Wilkie. His field kicking is normally first rate. Wood pushes into space and receives the footy. Heads towards half forward. Billings. Bad error there. Higgins threw himself at it. Wilkie gets his kick despite the heat. That's a strong mark.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
To open their account, is it there?
Some good decision-making with ball in hand opened up that opportunity, and a cool finish ensured it didn't go to waste.
Crouch read it well. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Gets the kick away. Stocker is there to save the day. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Dacos cuts it off. Goes laterally. McCreary has it within range.
Success here will bring the margin back to under a goal.
That won't make the distance. Majacek! Great body work.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
This'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick the difference.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
One kick game again. Cox wins it out of the centre. Wood, Windhager. The defenders will be nervous. Howe showing why he's such a good defender. Goes the Torp. Sweeping handball. McStay. He'll be sore in the morning. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Cox got his palm to it. Crouch can't afford to panic. No wonder coaches go grey. Ignoring the corridor for now. Wilkie cops some unwanted attention. That didn't travel far enough. He's everywhere at the moment. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Delightfully done. Crouch. Good use of hands. Wilkie. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Dacos at half-back cuts them off. The kick was ill-directed. Howe wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They've got time to put the kettle on. McStay looking for two in a row. He's not one to take a backward step. Elliott towards full forward. McCreary. Only a question of who will get the goal. Majacek. He's got it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Cox had his measure today. Wood. The half-time siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Both teams are scrapping hard, but neither's look like breaking the game open. A 10-minute burst either way at some stage in this half could prove decisive. I can't see this becoming a blowout, and hopefully it doesn't, because it's been a really enjoyable contest so far.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gas. He'll feel that one. Wilkie. King. Strong grab.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
I've liked his game today.
That's what they call it. Good old-fashioned clanger.
Sets it up to a contest down the line. And we'll have a throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
Oh, it's not pretty at the moment. You can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They're hitting in hard.
Cox wins the hit out. Attracted a crowd. He's so clean with the footy. You can't question his commitment. Crisp, the Pies can build something here. Crosses the paint. Hoskin Elliott. He's kicked it the wrong way. Noble. Met solidly. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Important clearance here. Billings leading by example. It's a tough game. We'll have another ball up. Cox with a deft tap. Adams couldn't burst through. Clean pickup. Delivers it inside 50. Patton wins it back. Great mark. Takes the logical option. Gresham. What can they generate? Howard. That one was always his. The Saints might be able to start something. Stocker with a chance to relieve the pressure. Wilkie has found some space. Windhagen. Terrific tackle. That's not a mark. Good looking kick. He's hit up the lead. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Dacos takes an excellent grab. Goes long. Look at him go. Towards the goal mouth. Hill needs help. It's a desperate tackle. Great tackling technique there. Cox has been dominant in the ruck. Windhagen bobs up in the back pocket. Crisp absorbs the pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Cox is giving him a bath. Adams.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
Can they get something going? Howard working hard and presenting well. Adams read that one right off the boot. Heads for full forward. Stocker fumbles it. Hill farms it out. Elliott, he's set upon. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Cox with the tap. Wood, Sinclair, Patton running in support. He's under close attention. Adams got in the way. He's missed.
The Saints will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Away he goes. Back into play. Have they weathered the storm? Some indirect ball movement here. Clark with a chance to run. He just dropped it.
He had prior opportunity. A bit of wriggle room if he can kick this.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Pies with 3 of the first 4. Big clearance to win here. Crouch. This is promising. Howe had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Hoskin Elliott. That might attract a pack. Howard. That's almost worth a kick. Wilkie takes the hand pass. Sets up a foot race. Dacos intercepts on centre wing. Kicks inside the forward 50. McCreary uses the body well.
Kicking at his first.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. It's a goal!
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
The Pies are playing some great footy. They're threatening to run away with the match. Cox wins it down. How will the umpire see this? Wood gathers in the centre square. Gresham, he's wrapped up.
What a game he's having. Noble claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Saints have had enough of the ball, but they haven't been as efficient with it as they would have liked.
Marshall, the winner there, and out it goes.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Pies might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Cox wins the tap. Gresham, they're playing for keeps. You can see their confidence growing. Hoskin Elliott takes the responsibility, just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, and he made that one count.
Well, they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Cox looking for territory. Adams. They're playing with purpose and poise. McStay will take some stopping. Hoskin Elliott in the right spot. It's a goal!
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Pies will be hard to stop now. The big men fly. Adams, solid tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Cox palms it down. Billings onto it in a flash. Wood couldn't get a disposal. This is great pressure footy.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Can they find a late goal? Comes over the top and holds on. This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Pies fully deserve their lead, and they've been better in most areas. But one that stood out to me is their intercept marking. They've almost known on occasions what their opponents were going to do before they knew themselves.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. King is so strong one-on-one.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Good-looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Saints needed the first, and they've got it. We have a match. Cox showing his skills. Crouch. Jones. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Noble. Where would they be without him? The Pies are playing some great footy. Patton intercepts. And they're away. Stocker at centre half back. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Patton. He might have thought about the corridor. McStay read it well. Looking to get it down there quickly. Crouch should be in the votes today. Sinclair. Was that a legal disposal? Has to be clean. Gresham. Good tackle. Billings. That'll go close to the line. They've opened them up here. The clock is the enemy now. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. They've got them on the overlap. The Saints moving the ball well. That's a quality hand pass. Billings with a little bit of time. Lace out. Great footy. They've picked their way through. Good thinking and good execution too.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Can he be the fire starter? The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Saints are not having any problems getting their hands on the footy. They've been wasteful and really need to turn that around.
Crouch fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. He's run into trouble. Lipinski, normally creative. Noble. Good luck catching him. The Pies looking ominous. Battle wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They'll take the scenic route.
Stocker working hard and being rewarded. The Saints haven't thrown the towel in. Wilkie has found some space at halfback. Good kick. Jones! Great hands there. Crouch. This ought to end in a goal. Moving the footy laterally. Moore takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Patton, he's so good in close. Wood is released by the handball. Crunching tackle.
Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot. If they're to have any hope, there simply must be a goal.
Who was he aiming for?
That's a shank.
No short options, so he'll roost it long down the line. And out of play.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints haven't had many avenues to goal. It might be worth sending a midfielder or even a defender forward to try to create a favourable matchup.
Gresham met solidly. Cox chops it off. He's just about kicked the cover off it. De Goey fighting hard. Somehow released the ball. Wilkie, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Lipinski, Adams in the centre square. Elliott, they might be caught out on the turnover. De Goey handballs it to nobody. Hacks it off the ground. Jones takes it on the half-back flank. Attracted a crowd. Wood, is anyone home? King, strong grab. Towards the boundary line. Clark is hard to beat one-on-one.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Outside of the boot. He loves these, but that one is not his best.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Looking to get it forward quickly. That's a strong mark. The Pies are bringing great energy. Adams. The Saints are chasing tail. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Stocker. They'll contest in the centre square. Cox. It's a hot footy.
And he's done for holding the ball.
Brings it out wide. Quality delivery by foot. Patton. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
Tries to take him on and loses. These half chances can often be the difference.
It's the year of the mighty Magpie, and they will paint the town black and white. A famous